All right, guys, I gotta talk to you about Game of Thrones right now. Game of Thrones, the final season, the final episode just aired, just watched it, and it sucked. It's like they built up this great show. So many good episodes. Pretty much all the episodes I've seen in the show, I loved it. And then they end it with this rushed piece of garbage or trash. I don't know another way to say it. Because this show, you would think that they would have wrapped it up in such a great way, such a way that would make people think, just like the Red Wedding or one of those type of episodes where you're just like, oh my god, I never saw that coming. I guess it's kind of same in that way because I didn't see it coming, as in I didn't think it's gonna suck. Thought it'd be a lot better, and it turned out to be sucky. You have it felt like the whole episode from the beginning to the end was rushed. And that's why I thought it would be better if they made this like a, made another season on top of it, or make this season longer to account for the feeling of being rushed, because the start of the start of the episode, just maybe 20 minutes in or something. Spoiler alert, by the way, but like 20 minutes in, you have Daenerys is dead. Like what? Yes, I saw it coming already. Everybody probably did after that damn catastrophe in the last episode where she was burning everything down. But then she's dead. Then it just you feel like some scenes were cut out or missed or something because they jumped to then that now Jon Snow is arrested. But how did he get arrested? How did the Unsullied find out? What happened in those few weeks that they were locked up? Yes, you probably can't show everything, but it would have been nice to just have some kind of information about what the hell just happened. I'm still waiting. I'm here trying to fill it in my brain and I can't think of it. I mean, those people are more creative than I am. So they should have at least been able to fill me in on some kind of information. And then the rest of the episode was just boring, and it felt drawn out, and it felt like certain characters were outside of their, you know like they set them up for 8 seasons of being a certain type of way, and then all of a sudden just like this went right back on it. Yeah, Bran, whatever, Braun, same Braun, whatever. You have him. He's a five-eyed raven, four-eyed raven, whatever hell he is, and he's not even. He doesn't even consider himself a Stark anymore. But all of a sudden, people are asking him to be king, and he's like, "Okay, I'll do it. Got nothing else to do." What? Doesn't make any sense. Like a few episodes ago, he's talking about he's not even consider himself a Stark anymore, and now he's taking on the mantle of being king, which is the weirdest thing I ever seen in my life. I did think for a second that they were gonna give Sansa that position, and I know Sansa would love that position because honestly, I don't like her as a character, but I know that she loves power. She's probably worse than Daenerys when it comes to power, except she might have a little bit more self control. Cause Daenerys, you done up, man. Ever since that episode, I thought, my God, she's gonna die. Anyways, but apart from that, you have Grey Worm as well. Grey Worm is mad. He has his Unsullied, the Dothraki, and everybody following him. And you know that he wants revenge. You know he wants blood. And all of a sudden, he's just like, okay, since you're king and you told me, not to kill either one of them, I won't kill either one of them, and I'll make Tyrion, the one that betrayed my queen, the hand of the new king. What? I don't even think Grey Worm even agreed to. Did he even agree to even make him the king? Regardless, he kind of just jumped right into that as well. And I know Grey Worm wanted that damn blood. I know he wanted blood. So I don't. I feel like it was out of character in the way that he's grieving for his queen, he's grieving for his lover, and then all of a sudden he's like, "All right, you're the hand, and I'm gonna send this one to the Night's Watch." What? It's like there's a part of me that feels like they kind of reverted right back to what it was in the beginning, and Jon Snow is back in the Night's Watch, and you have one central ruler, and he rules over most places, but then you have individual people that are still holding on to their power, like Sansa. At the end, when I saw that crown on her head, I want to smack it off her head because I was thinking to myself, damn, that woman, she loves freaking power. Like, I feel like she's one character that loves power that nobody really tried to say, yo, she loves power, but she loves power. And I know she loved that she has that crown on her damn head. Because even in the beginning of the season, or the beginning of the first season, she was talking about how she loves the dresses and blah blah blah. And that's what she is. She's now wearing a nice dress with everybody worshiping her as the Queen of the North. And what's gonna happen with the Queen of the North? Probably gonna go to war with her brother, which would have been an awesome thing to do in like a next season or a couple seasons from now, if they had the sister and brother having a different, a war fighting each other. So it was just honestly, it was just a very disappointing episode. It felt like a lot of people verged off what we thought their core beliefs would be, and it was kind of just a disappointment because we got no real closure. Honestly, I just feel like they'll try to make it a happy ending, and overall, I don't think people were watching this show to get a happy ending. They were trying to get it more of a believable ending compared to what we've seen in the whole series, and it did not hold true to the Game of Thrones, and that was the sad part. And at the same time, I guess it held true to the title Game of Thrones because now there's multiple thrones, and now we're gonna see where that game goes. Where it's nowhere because the season is over, the series is done. But still, very disappointing. Sad that it happened this way. I feel like there's a couple things that we is missing, and I would love to have seen it. Like what happened to the dragon. What happened in between Daenerys dying, and then now everybody came together, and the North apparently brought a whole army down there too. I don't know, but comment down below and let me know what you thought of season 8, episode 6, the final episodes of Game of Thrones. One of the best series out there, but one of the worst endings I've ever seen. Um, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please let me know what you thought, because right now my blood is boiling, man.